I fucked up, chat. I fucked up horrendously. Okay, so where did we leave off exactly? I forget. I got the party back. Did I talk to everybody? I want to say I did. Because I know last time we got everybody's relationships up as high as we could. We got level 6 on CL, I think level 5 on everybody else, and we got the last rock for SDA.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the...
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, it didn't save any of it. Damn it. Well, that sucks. Oh, no, it did. Okay. So we still kept all that stuff. And I am currently at the point where I massively regret putting Lumina into some characters. Because instead of splitting up the Lumina evenly among everybody, I should have just dumped it into Mael and Verso. Really. Although with the balancing changes they did in a recent update, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to respec the characters again, but I'm not sure what the best setup's really gonna be with them now. Consuming Foretell applies 2 burns on target per sun charge. 100% increased burn damage in Twilight State. Sun skills give 1 more charge. Okay. I mean, that sounds cool, but eh. Quarteron. Eh. Sun skills always apply 10 foretell, but all damage. See, I'm not into that damage taken is doubled shit. Gargannon. While having at least 1 active sun charge, apply 1 burn stack per hit taken. Counter. Well, as on counter attack, I'm not a counter attacking kind of person. And I'm not. Right now, I'm not even looking at the scaling. I'm just... because I'll redo that as needed. Killing an enemy with Foretell applies its Foretell to another random enemy. Like, that's cool. I like that. Apply mark on consuming Foretell. 20% increased dark damage with stills. That's not bad, honestly. I actually kind of like that. Can consume 1 moon charge on turn start to recover 20% of each ally's health. That's cool. Base attack gives 1 moon charge. Moon steals give 1 more moon charge. Like, that just seems so fucking good. Honestly. We can heal our allies. Once we get the cheater Picto, we can really take use of having 2 turns and go into Twilight State that much faster. Cover 5% health per foretell applied. Healing skills cost 1 less. 30% increased heal efficiency per moon charge. And right now I'm getting whited out by the sun, so sorry y'all, but I'm going to turn the cam off. On Twitch and on TikTok, if I can get over to it, we will put the Wanaloo image up. Sorry about that, I just don't like having my face wadded out like that. So I still really like the weapon we've been using. We're looking at this one. 30% increased heal efficiency per moon charge. Base attack gives 1 moon charge. That one might actually be kind of better, just as like from a healing and buffing standpoint, because CL is going to be more of the heal and buffer, but I also want her to be able to pump out damage as she needs to. So I'm thinking while the weapon might not be heal / buff focused, her Pictos and Lumina are definitely going to be. Basically a giant double-sided hammer. On turn start, gain 1 shield if at least 1 sun charge is active. See, counterattack. Already a no-go for me personally. Tisseron, send Twilight by 1 turn on using a moon skill. 50% Twilight damage increase on using a sun skill. Okay. So now that we're at level 10 already, we're already increasing Twilight by 1 set. Or by 1 turn. Which I love that. That'll give me a chance to increase Foretell even more and just build up that damage higher. So fuck yeah on that. Play again when entering Twilight State. Okay. I'm kind of thinking this is going to be her best weapon, honestly. Which means we're going to have to spec into defense and agility. So yeah. Which we're not going to do that quite yet, just because I don't have the material to get this up to 19 yet. But we know the weapon we want to use. So I'm happy about that. Lune, I don't play Lune enough, and I'm just... Lune is not a character I'm really interested in, to be completely honest. So look at Verso. I know before we really liked the Confuso, because light damage can burn enemies on crits, apply 3 burn instead of mark, which that's for free shotting or using that 1 skill, so And then increase burn damage by 50% per rank up to 300% on S rank. That is like really cool. Plus that, like Ichigo's Shikai from Bleach, so that's pretty fucking cool too. Contorso, switch to S rank on break. Base attack can break, so that's already really cool. For sure crit chance on S rank. Triggers a lightning strike on critical hits. Like, that's... I like that. And just for the fact that, like, we have a automatic crit, or we have a definite crit chance at S rank, is just so nice, because then we don't have to worry about putting anything into luck at all. So that's pretty cool. To me, at least. Right now we're on the Corpeso, which we're going to stick with just because it's the highest weapon he's got. Base attack applies 2 burn per 2 burn stack per rank, plus 1 AP on rank up. I like that. And then it has the same level 20 ability that the Confuso has. Increase burn damage by 50% per rank up to 300% on S rank, so I'm happy with that. But I'm thinking Contorso will probably be what we go to. Or that's one that I'm heavily leaning on. Although that'll be 2 lightning style weapons. Don't know how I feel about having 2 same element things. Now let's look at the other ones. Increased damage on rank D, no damage increase to other ranks. I don't like that. 50% increase damage on base attack, D rank. That's just if you're staying in low ranks all the time, and I don't like that. Profession now based on current health. Gain 1 rank for every 20% health missing. 20% increase light damage with skills. And then plus AP on rank up. So that's cool. But forces you to be low health, and I'm not too wild about that. Cerulean. Don't lose rank when taking damage from powerless enemies. Plus 1 profession hitting powerless enemy. Apply powerless on counterattack. No thanks. Delaram. Start battle on B rank, but 50% health. Like, this is another one that could be a pretty good contender. Because again, when we get Cheater, boom, we could get 30% of the health we lose back automatically. And then having it at level 20 would just put us would automatically apply powerful to us, which I do like. Demonim. Casting a light skill increases damage of next physical skill by 50% and vice versa. So it allows you to go back and forth. 20% increased physical damage with skills. Dealing light damage with a skill recovers a little bit of health. Dreamesso, which honestly kind of just looks like the Buster, if I'm being completely honest here. Give 1 rank counterattack. More counterattack damage. So it's a counterattack geared weapon. Ooh. Duelisso. Play again after a base attack. Plus 50% base attack damage. Base attack gives 4 perfection. So with Duelisso, you might be able to get 3 turns in a row with Cheater. Which, that seems pretty busted. I like it. 1 hit, lose 1 perfection instead of 1 rank. Apply rush on rank S. Gain 2 perfection on turn start. So you're constantly gaining perfection. You're not losing a whole rank when you're hit. And when you hit rank S, you're getting a speed boost. All of that I like. That all seems pretty badass, if I do say so myself. Glacio. Perfection crit hit, self-heal 2% health on dealing a crit hit. Counterattack, what is a crit hit? I need to get away from this one because it's of the level 20 ability. I'm not going to make any use of that, really. Sakaram. Can't lose perfection. See, I don't like that. Base attack gives 4 perfection, 50% increase base attack damage. Yeah, like Contorso or Duelisso. It's gonna be one of those. Just for the fact that I don't necessarily need Cheater, so I don't necessarily need to spend Lumina to do that, and I can build up AP just by doing a base attack because of my Lumina I already have on. And then level 20 just builds up perfection even faster because you're doing base attacks. That's awesome. And then Contorso triggers lightning strike on crit hits. Like, that just sounds fucking great. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards the Duelisso right now. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward Duelisso. Although Contorso, I mean, you get more use out of that on using a free aim build. Because you could just do free aim shots and just... What is it? I've seen people make builds where they can fire like 84 free aim shots. Which that would just stack damage on damage on damage incredibly high, incredibly quickly. So, I mean, I could go that route with it. But I guess I wouldn't necessarily have to. Because, I mean, really, the free aim build would really be the way to go just to get the use out of that level 20, the lightning strike. No, yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward Duelisso. Yeah, we'll do Duelisso. So yeah, we have 2 of our 3 main player weapons. This one, though, oof. Steel shields removed by hitting enemies. Switch to Virtuoso stance on breaking any shield. Hitting a marked enemy breaks all of its shields. Like, that seems pretty good overall, really. Battle them. Double gradient generation while in defensive stance. Stanceless. Base attack goes defenseless. Parry, you don't care. Crit supply burn. Base attack applies 2 burn. 100% crit chance while stanceless. Yeah. On defensive stance, gain 1 shield per parry. Yeah. On turn start, if stanceless, switch to offensive stance. Fire skills cost 1 less. Plus 1 shield on switching to offensive stance. Yeah. Crit hits with skills give 2 AP once per turn. Okay, kind of like that. 20% increased lightning damage with skills. 50% crit chance. Yeah. Defense stance, gaining 1 AP also gives 1 AP to allies. Stanceless base attack goes to defense. Plus 1 AP on stance switch. Counterattack, don't care. This is what a lot of people have been using, and this is what I'm kind of leaning towards, honestly. Starting Virtuoso Stance, and Virtuoso Stance, every burn applied is doubled. Burn deals double damage. Turn star, defense stance, double break damage, support skills cost 1 less. Sakarum. Switch to Virtuoso, I'm breaking shield, frame shots break 2 shields. Virtuoso stance, all damage breaks, pierces shields. Stallium, apply burn on self on turn start, 10% increase. Defense stance, double break damage, gain 9 AP on breaking an enemy. Nice. Breaking an enemy deals a high amount of earth damage. That's pretty cool. Stanceless base attack switches to offense. Counterattack applies to defenseless. No. So barrier breaker sounds great. Steel shields removed by hitting enemies. Switch to Virtuoso stance on breaking a shield. Hitting a marked enemy breaks all of its shields. But I kind of want to get away from doing free aim stuff. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to farm up a lot of these resplendent chroma catalyst so I can get all of these things up to 19. But we have all of our character quests, so we're gonna go do those. Now, to be honest, I don't really know why I'm over here, but okay. Give me STA.
Son, here I come. Hang on tight.
I want to avoid that fucking thing. Fuck all of that. I still haven't beat that fucking thing yet. There we go. Okay. Didn't love that. Oh, that's great. Okay, just because I know I have a whole lot of, like, new Pete does. I'm just gonna try and get them all done as quickly as I can. Today they did not do one for the unlearned ones yet. I don't know why they didn't. It was that. Just making sure I got all of them. Yeah, okay, we're good. Damn it. Actually, let's
Shiny.
cool. And we'll do that. I'm so not used to these controls anymore.
Incoming!
Better.
I do wish I had a battle that gave a bit more on that kind of stuff. Instead of just one of the resplendent mint chroma pieces. Well, we've almost got one more after this one and we'll be good.
Let's carve a path.